Hey, what's going on? I am Mr. D.R.E, and you know what time it is. I got my boy in the building, Mr. B-Mac. Say what's up, man.
Yes, sir, Ski. You already know. It's your boy B-Mac back in the
already
building,
know.
ready to drop some more fire, man. Glad to be back.
Some
to drop
more of that.
another fire episode for you guys, man.
That's what's up. Some more of that fire, boy. Hey, we've been on a tear, man. You do realize this is episode number 10, right?
Oh, we across the double digits?
Yeah, we
that
on
episode.
Man, listen, we on episode number 10.
That's
man.
fast, bro.
Yeah, man. It went real quick, man. And I'm like, we've been doing this like once I say it like this. We've been putting it on tape for like, once a week or something like that.
Sauce, man.
All that. So, I'm trying to be ignorant today.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then go ahead and give them all the sauce then, boss. Tell them what happened when they cross the gun line, boss.
Hey, trying to be ignorant like a mother today. But listen, speaking of ignorant, let's get into this real quick. Welcome to the show, y'all grown and throwed off. Please stay tuned. So let's get into this, man. So I was looking at, I'm always, fascinated by stories I come across, man. And
yeah,
I saw this story with, have you ever heard of Miss Nasty B?
Miss Nasty B.
Yeah, Miss Nasty B. You haven't heard of her?
No. Sounds like somebody I need to look up, though.
Yeah, well, hey, so listen. I know the name sounded familiar only because I remember Shannon Sharp talking about him on Nightcap and how he wanted to meet Miss Nasty B. Apparently, she's a porn star, right? So
okay.
Here it is. She's a porn star. But so I came across this clip where she's going off really going off on her baby daddy because she has been ordered to pay $5,000 a month in child support.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Boy, how the tables has turned.
What? Listen, look, and she was mad. She was sounding like a straight dude.
I understand.
Like a straight dude. I mean, she was like, man, I don't even understand how this little man need all this money. I just don't get it. What you need $5,000 for? Huh?
He got full custody of the child. I'm taking it.
I'm guessing because
for her to be on child support, he has to have full custody, right?
I'm guessing, but look, $5,000 from a woman, bruh.
Hey, I love to hear it. That's what's up. One time, man. City boys. One time for the city boys.
If I'm not gonna say, listen, I'm just gonna admit I was cheesing and laughing like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because you always hear about these women who getting all this child support and dudes sitting there looking like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this. He already getting his life ready for
brother.
Behind bars, because there ain't no way he gonna pay that. You know what I mean? But
lose your license, bro. Man, listen, that's my number one. I'm gonna make myself vulnerable right quick if you don't mind. My number one fear in life right now as a man. Child support.
Child support?
Child support is my number one fear in life, bro.
Hey, boy.
That's like my number for child support. Child support, bro. Your life is, and this is coming from a working man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, dog, bro, your check get garnished so much, but like, you think taxes? You think taxes is something, bro?
I was getting ready to say that,
bro. You add on child support along with taxes.
Child support
for a man, bro, like you ain't gonna be able to live on your own.
18 years, bro. And then if they go to school, bro, it's
longer.
It's a wrap.
Longer, dog. So yeah, bro, child support, bro. That's my number one fear in life. But there are some people has done said there are some benefits that come along with being on child support. Know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure.
Please share this with
me. Hey, bro, it was a coworker of ours. Told me this. Bro.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was like, man, there's some people out here that been actually like the couple stay together. They still together. They run that. They live in the same household. The family is functioning, but the wife still puts the husband on child support. I mean, there's supposedly be some form of benefits within that system. I don't know it personally.
I ain't never seen
I don't hear stories of that.
Me neither.
All the other stories I hear is horror stories. You hear what I'm saying?
Bad, bro.
And I myself that's my number one fear in life, bro. Getting put on child support.
Man, I'm telling you, but listen, I was about to say. Well, I'm just going to be all out today, bro. you didn't have to worry about me wearing condoms and none of that because I'm like, bruh, that child support scares me enough. I do not want to be on child support. I don't want to be a part-time dad, man. That was all I was trying to avoid, man.
36 years of living. Well, going to be on 36 years of living. Ain't they made one yet?
Hey, and they ain't trying to. And
Hey,
I'm a little more than 36 in the game, but right now I can't do it. But yeah, so Miss Nasty B, $5,000 a month. I don't know whether to feel sorry for her or celebrate because I'm just.
Bro,
like,
I mean, what's to feel sorry for somebody who made that kind of money?
Yo.
I mean, they don't. I mean, at the same time, they don't feel bad for no man when they got to pay all that money.
But it's funny though, and see, that's what I was gonna get into. It's funny that you got a lot of women. So now when you look in the comments, all the women are like, "Man, that's too much." And this, this, and
it
this,
don't
and
take that much. And all that
but
stuff,
now when it's on the dude. Get your money back. Yeah, I mean, because it's hard being a single parent and this, and they don't understand what you go through. And I'm like, it's crazy.
It's most definitely crazy when you look at it like that because, hey, city boys, one time for y'all, man. One time for the guy that's getting them $5 a month on that child support, man.
Exactly. Listen, you wanted equality, right?
Hey.
Well, there you go.
One time for the equality time. One time for people hey, fighting that fight for equality, man.
Hey,
shout out to his lawyers, man. Let me get that man lawyers who won that case.
Well, listen, I got to big shout out to him. That's what's
man,
up.
One time for the lawyers, man.
Hey, we got a great show for you. We'll be back with some more. All right, stay tuned. All right. So we are back in the building, man. That story was crazy. But listen, we're going to move on with the show. It's getting about that time for Christmas. It's about that time. I don't know what your credit card looking like, but
hey, boy, you ain't no need to talk about no credit cards now, but I'm still trying to bounce back from the summer. I'm still trying to bounce back from the summer, boy.
Okay.
But, Christmas, holiday season, I mean, I have my feelings when it comes down to all these celebrations and stuff. I feel like it's just a way to keep us broke.
Man, listen.
Bro, they come back to back, man. They so rapid fire, bro. Think about it, bro.
For real, man. I think it's a conspiracy, man, because, after Thanksgiving, bro, your wallet ain't gonna get no rest till after February, bro.
Bro, and it ain't gonna be and it got a very short time because after that, bro, you got Thanksgiving. I'm thinking about 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day,
and it
starts right back on Easter.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that is all year long, bro. Tell but that stuff come around, bro, to keep us broke, bro.
Yeah, man, because you looking at so it starts off with Brown Thursday. Then you got Black Friday. Then you got Cyber Monday. Then you got Christmas. Then you got New Year's. Yeah. And then you got
end of the Christmas sale, end of the year sale, bringing in the New Year sale.
Right.
New Year sale. First quarter sale, all kind of sales.
What is it? The new resolution.
Sale.
You got the new resolution. Everybody spending money on that, because most, well, I won't say most, but a lot of times, their New Year's resolution is, I'm going to get in shape. So you spending money and all that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a study going around right now. If you look at like gym memberships.
Oh, man.
Bruh, I bet ridiculous. They go crazy at the beginning, towards the end of the year, beginning of the year.
Yeah. I saw it years ago. Everybody
got that same yeah, bro, I'm gonna get the best shape of my life.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? They spend all the money on the new gear. They get the new, get the new tights. They get the new Nike shoes, all the wristbands and everything else, and get their Stanley cups.
None of this was doing. You got this for Christmas. This is stuff you get after Christmas. Like, you know what? I think you have an epiphany, that I'm gonna get in shape now. So now you got the membership. The new Nike shoes, all the equipment, people be buying all this exercise equipment that you use one time and then use attire. As a coat rack.
Yeah. They spending money on their attire to look good in the gym. They're going to do that for a little while. But, eventually, they fall off. But, I for the ones who going to really hold tight through this year, man, hey, I'm rooting for you. But the numbers don't lie.
Exactly. Don't lie. How many times I said I was gonna lose weight, bro? it's almost every year. I just stopped after I got 40. I just stopped, bro. I was just like, you know what? It is what it is, man.
I don't know, man. I can't stop saying it, but no. But I said it to myself this year, but like I was talking to some friends of mine. I was like, man, because really going to the end of the year, over the years now, man, is like the end of the year just be such a hard time, bro.
Right.
For me, man. These past few years, like I lost, I mean, bro, family members, bro. You feel around about this time of the year. So, and you know, they birthdays around this time of the year.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, it brings back a lot of, I mean, I don't never look at it from like a negative standpoint.
Right.
I mean, we shared a lot of great memories.
Right.
But it's like, bro, just over the years, as the years go on, like the end of the year, that fourth quarter just seemed like life just getting just a little bit tougher as I get older. Right. To where like it don't even, like honestly, bro, it don't feel like Christmas, bro.
I feel you.
It don't even feel like Christmas. Like, I mean, this is our first year, bro. We actually need to put up a tree.
Get out of here.
Yeah, dog. No tree, but honestly, bro, in my birthday, bro, I keep thinking, bro, my birthday is right around the corner, bro. Like 5 days after Christmas.
Yo.
And then I got promise, bro. It just don't feel like it, dog. It just don't feel like it.
Which is kind of what we're gonna deal with today. You know, the grown and throat off topic for the day is, you know, where's the family gone? You know, just talking about the family dynamic, but man, that's bittersweet, man.
Yeah. But you know, I always count the blessings on. I mean, just being able to see it. You know what I mean? Right when it come around about this year, time of the year, man, I just be blessed to see it, bro.
Right.
Because I mean, that's a blessing in itself to see it one more time, bro. It's just, are we all living on borrowed time?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, when these times of the year comes along, it brings up a lot of bittersweet things. Mm-hmm. But like, you know, when we get to the grown and thought off moments, we'll definitely get more into that, especially how I plan on changing it.
For sure. But as a matter of fact, let's just talk about that for a minute. You know, because this is the Christmas season. You know, it's the holiday season, and it's supposed to be a time for, you know, family getting together and creating great memories. Do you have like a favorite memory from the holidays? Something that just kind of sticks out in your mind?
Yeah. Excuse me. Heck yeah.
So what's up?
It'll be, because once upon a time. You feel what I'm saying? Once upon a time, like, man,
story
like
time with B-Mac.
Our family, bro. Like, this is Christmas. It's always been like that family holiday.
Right.
I mean, coming from a family, and I'm pretty sure all my family members will agree, like, we all love each other dearly.
Right.
Like, if any one of our families call for us, bro, we'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
But like, we're not like as tight knitted as a lot of other family members are.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, we don't have like the family reunions and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, when we was younger, back in the day, like Christmas, like all our, like any kind of problems our family is having, whatever case it may be, it's out the window.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody at the crib.
The holidays brought everybody together.
Yeah, like, yeah, bro, like everybody at the crib, like food out the, food. Man. You feel what I'm saying? So like eating, like food was always like the best part of Christmas for me.
Right.
Now, I mean, the reason why I'm the size I am today, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But
New Year's resolution.
That's crazy. It's right after we indulge in all this good food, we talk about losing weight.
Like, goddamn, boy, I got to get this off me, boy. Got my size looking like donuts right now, boy. Hey, just put some butter on me and call me Glaze, bro. Oh boy, man. Hey, listen, I'm gonna let you get back, but listen, have you ever had a point? I can remember some Christmases, dude, man, especially when I was younger. Like, they would get you because, you know, you always got clothes during Christmas, you know.
Yeah,
so
even
the problem
didn't always fit.
Exactly, that was the problem. So, you know, you get your new, like, I remember having like the cross colors, getting the cross colors and things of that nature for Christmas and stuff. And I try to put it on after Christmas, bruh. It ain't working.
It seems like it only fit when you open it out the box, but as soon as you hate it,
bruh,
like it shrinks.
That ain't even like it's just it's not even it fit outside. It's like, man, the holiday season, that See, I was always a chubby kid, but that 32 I was wearing, I now need a 36. You know what I mean? You know your pants tight when you don't even have to wear a belt no more, bruh.
If you at that point, boy, it's like, ooh,
bruh. Okay,
you gonna need some new britches after a while.
I'm telling you, man. But yeah, the holidays is a trip. You know what? I remember the thing I liked about the holidays. I know you was talking about the food.
Yeah.
And the food was always good.
The aromas.
Man, it was just. But you know what was crazy for me? It was the TV shows, man. You know, back in the day, it ain't like that no more. But back in the day, it just was like the TV shows, the specials would come on.
Point.
Yeah. And so that was just always like
especially
the
at
sign.
nighttime, boy. It's
Man.
like, you know it's Christmas, boy, about it when you look at them shows on TV.
Okay.
But all you see, you's a mean one.
Okay.
Mr. Grinch.
I'm telling you.
You feel what I'm saying? Then you got, man, shows like, man, The Christmas Story. That was probably like my favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, yeah. The Christmas Story.
I triple dog dare ya.
Yeah.
He stuck his tongue on that pole, boy.
Yeah, man.
Waving his head.
And it was just
like,
a time, man.
Yeah. The Christmas shows definitely help set that Christmas spirit, though.
Exactly. And then I can remember, like, as a kid, Christmas Eve was the only day I looked forward to going to sleep. Like, I was like,
how, bro? That was the day that was the hardest day for me to sleep.
Because if I went to sleep, I knew when I woke up the next day, I was gonna get the gifts, you know.
Let me ask you this.
That's what's up.
As a child, have you ever like stood outside at 12 o'clock looking at the full moon, seeing if you see like a silhouette of a reindeer pulling a jolly white man across of it?
Nah.
What? You never did that? Oh man, bro, listen. Bro, as a child, John, when I was a kid, bro, I remember some nights, bro, I'm like, bro, where's the moon? Where's the moon? And one night, bro, I spotted the moon. And I'm out there, I'm like, bro, I know I'm gonna see him today. I'm gonna see him today, dog.
You was looking for the sleigh up in the moon, up in the sky.
As a child, yeah, I did.
Man, nah.
And then comes that fateful time where, you know what I mean, you see, you know what I mean, but honestly, it did start registering to me until I started actually reading the from mom all the gifts,
right.
Because you know I never looked at who they was from and stuff like that. Because you know, hey man, the fat white man put these presents up on there.
Listen,
and I'm like, mom.
Oh yeah.
Sis, what?
Listen,
y'all put these up under here.
I was born with the truth. Let me tell you what. I was born. Let me say that again, people. I was born with the truth. Because listen, my parents already told me, like, even growing up, they was like, we don't want you to think a white man came and gave you anything. No, we worked hard all year to get you these gifts, and so you need to be thankful for what we get you.
Like, I never got the story. Like my mom's ain't never really was like, hey, well, you know, I put these gifts up, and she ain't never did that. Like, you know, but we never really like asked, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just as a child, I mean, just growing up, not being like necessarily told if he's real or if he's not. Now, I mean, hey, bro. Every Christmas story I like, bro, this Santa is real, hoss. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, hey, 12 o'clock, hey, look out there and see. We'll hear ho, 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 man. Hey, so, hey, one night I recall looking. And yeah, he never showed.
He never showed up.
Nah.
Santa was MIA.
He was MIA, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. He probably was caught on that fence. I'm just playing Saint Nick. Hey,
shoot, man. No, my parents was like, "Hey, I did this." That they ain't never say he wasn't real, but they was like, "I did this." So I didn't know if Santa didn't like me, but you know.
Yeah, but my people did a good job. Like my mom still did a real good job. Like, you know, of like, you know what I mean, putting all the presents. The presents wasn't up under the tree until Christmas morning.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? They made sure we was in the room. You feel what I'm saying? We weren't out there looking and nothing like that. You know what I mean? So. Like they did the whole, they didn't go over and beyond to make sure that, like, you know, I mean, you believing in Santa, but like they did put some kind of effort into like, okay, there's no presents up under the tree, and waking up, and now you got a tree full of gifts. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, this wasn't here when I went to sleep.
Right.
Like, so they did do that. So I guess that was another great thing or two about Christmas. That's why it was so hard for me to go to sleep. Then as we got a little older, we got hip to, so like, we'll act like we going to the bathroom and stuff. I want to in the morning to see how many gifts up under the tree.
What you doing up out here? I got to pee.
So like there was like little slick stuff me and bro used to try to do. Now I mean to see. We'll probably go out there around about like it's 3-4 o'clock in the morning. It's close about that time. Man, I gotta go use the bathroom right quick. To peek around that corner and see if there's peek around that corner and see what's up under that tree. You feel what I'm saying? But more than anything, what I do miss about the holidays, it's just, bro, all the different smells, bro.
Yeah,
the turkeys, bro, the dressing, the mac and cheese, bro. You smelling the aromas of all the different kind of cakes and pies.
Right.
Ah, my gosh, bro.
Yeah, man. It was.
I can't, bro. Man. That's. I'm definitely, as an adult, when I create my family, bro, I want to create that atmosphere again, bro.
For real, man.
So where it's like, family around, like, I mean, ain't no Santa Claus, but like I do want my kids to come out and be like, oh my God, where all these gifts come from? Like, wow, right. Like, bro, we had Christmas, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Christmas hit the crib.
Right.
Like, we just got all these gifts out of nowhere.
You know what I mean?
So it's like, I do get that. Like, I get, I mean, not saying that you should give credit to someone else, but like how my mom did it, it worked perfectly because she never really had to say like, well, I bought these. You feel what I'm saying? But like it said, like, if I took the time to read the gifts,
right,
I see that it said from mom.
Right. but listen, wasn't ripping the gift usually? I mean, sometimes ripping the gifts was better than the gift. Ripping the paper off the gift.
Yeah, that's the child in me. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Because that's the only thing the child really like. Boy, they'll play with the paper in the box more than they play with the gift.
Boy, listen, okay, just that moment, man. It was all about creating moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So it's like now, bro. I'm on the other end of that spectrum now. So it's like, not yet. 'Cause I don't got no kids, but it was. I feel like as an adult, you feel what I'm saying? Like I want to create those similar feelings for my family.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So like the family at the crib, the smelling of the different foods, cooking and brewing. Now getting your nose and your stomach ready for what you're gonna indulge in the next day.
Right.
And family, dog. Bro, we laugh, dog. But if you know me
times,
and my family, bro, we love to laugh, bro. We got a lot of jokes for days.
Yeah.
And man, we eat, bro. We talk. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a great time of the year,
Christmas
dog.
for a lot of people is the family reunion, bro.
Yeah. But just these news, it just seems like these past recent years, and not just for me, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people too, man. Unfortunately, just man, on the end of the year, start bringing a lot of hard times.
Right.
And it's just like the end of the year is a tough time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I remember, God forbid, but that some years ago when somebody came and shot up an elementary school.
For real?
Yeah, bro, an elementary school, dog. I think it was back in Florida. This was a long time ago, bro. I'm like, bro, a few days before Christmas, you do this
crazy,
around,
man.
bro. I'm talking about little children, bro, kindergartners. You feel what I'm saying? Like these families, bro, that like this time of the year never be the same for them, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like a lot of traumatic experiences, bro.
Speaking of the Grinch who stole Christmas, bro, you got to be
like, bro, for that family, bro. Like I think about that family every year, bro. Cause it's like, bro, this round about the year, bro. Like you drop your kid off at school,
right?
And you getting a call, like, bro, it's a few days before Christmas, but you got to go home and look at all these gifts you got for them that they'll never get to open.
Right.
Like, bro, like, come on, man. So
you know what? I have no love for people who steals joy from other people. You know what I mean? Like,
bro, especially that kind of joy that's
man.
That's only come around that one
like,
time
when
a
you
year.
Ruin you know, like you talk about for you, it's a bittersweet time of the year. You know, because you got good memories, but then you've lost some people.
Yeah.
And then of course I can only imagine what it's like when you're when people are snatched from you, you know, with incidents like that with the school and everything else, you know. It's a lot of Grinches out here, and
yeah, sad, man. That's where the yak come in at, man.
yeah. But listen, can I say something? And we gonna get into trending news after this. Let me just say this. I don't know. So my mother's passed. My mother passed about 10 years ago. My father is still living. It's cool, you know. It took a minute to, you know, that's mom's. You know what I mean,
bro? That's why, bro.
Hey, that's mom's. But my dad is still living. I don't know if my dad would ever hear this episode, but let me just say right now, Pops, thank you so much for the many memories. For the many memories, man, you created for Christmas, for all the hard work you've done during Christmas. You know, he just celebrated a birthday December 6th.
Oh man, that's what's up.
Yeah,
so he made it to the Capricorn, or he's still sad?
He's sad.
Okay.
He's sad. Yeah, I talked to him for his birthday, but I just want to say, Pop, I really appreciate every gift you've ever given me. Every year you made it possible for me to smile on Christmas. It is duly noted, and you know, maybe sometimes, you know, we gave mom too much credit. You know. And what I mean by that is, you know, a lot of times it would be thank you, mom, you know, for the gifts. But, you know, Pop, I really appreciate you. As a grown man now, I understand.
Yeah, man.
All
never too late
the
to give Pops
sacrifices,
the credit, man.
You know,
hey, one time for Pops. Know
that's
what I mean?
what's up. One time
for
for my daddy, bro. That's
Pop,
my
I love
daddy.
you, but you won there, brother. You won there. I love you, dog. I love you, and I honor you. But when it came down to those parts of the year, oh man.
Oh boy.
All I give all those years, bro. Those happy moments, bro. Those memories. Hey, bro, it's all due to my old lady, dog. All due to her, bro.
That's what's
like,
up.
I mean, I love my daddy, though. I love him. I don't disrespect my dad. My dad, I know my daddy will do what he can for me.
Right.
But you know, those childhood memories.
Right.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah. What we're trying to do, we're just giving credit where credit's due.
Yes,
that's all we're doing.
And one time for all the men out there that's making it happen, man. And one other time for all the single mothers out there that's making it happen. Kudos to you. Y'all deserve just as much happiness and praise than anybody else, man.
That's
so
what's up, man.
Definitely give yourselves a pat on the back. Don't never make it too much more than what the season is really all about. And that's really just coming together, man, laughing, spending time with each other.
That's
what's up. Don't ever make it too much more than that, man. You'll be good.
Hey, couldn't say it better, man. Hey, listen, we'll be back with trending news, all right? Stay tuned. All right. We back. Now sit on down. Hey, yo, listen, shout out to Comic View and Ricky Smiley. I don't know if you ever seen that, man. But,
yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
I like Comic View when what's my boy name was on there. What's his name?
Is it Arnez?
Arnez.
Yeah,
dog. When Arnez is on that piece, talk about his brother, dog. Okay. I think that was my favorite Comic View host, Arnez.
Yeah, Arnez was really good. Bruce. He was a really good Comic View host. But I just remember Ricky Smiley so much because he just had that thing. He would come on. All right, we back. Now sit on down. He was always, man. And then he would do the Q dog stuff and all that on Comic View, man. Matter of fact, let's get into this. I know this wasn't planned, but you follow comedy?
Not closely.
Not closely. Do you have a favorite comic?
Man, that's tough. That's tough, man. To say I have a favorite comic, bro. Dog. Who would I give that to?
Like if you had
to be honest, dog, through my career, a lot of people might not agree, but yeah, I understand like my time, me watching comedy and stuff like that, who gave me like the most know what I mean, tears, crying, just
Right.
dying hard laughing, bro, I have to be Cat Williams.
Cat Williams?
Yeah.
Okay. I can rock with Cat.
Yeah,
I can definitely rock with
I
Cat.
definitely have to give it to Cat, dog. You gotta understand the Pimp Chronicles and stuff
Oh,
back then
man.
in those days. Bro,
Yo,
Dash,
he went on a good 5-year run
Dash
that was just
so
killing it.
hilarious to where I can watch him more than once. Now I cry almost every time.
Right. Poor little tank.
You feel what I'm
know?
saying? Like the whole little, you know what I mean, calling the wrong person, the white person. Oh, well, try the number again. Call
Right.
it right back. You call till we get it
Exactly.
right. Like,
Yo.
say
Man.
what?
Cat, listen. And there's always gonna be that argument because many people say Cat Williams was supposed to be Kevin Hart.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, I mean, conspiracy theories aside, however that stuff goes in the industry.
Right.
Hey, Kevin Hart is funny too. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, like I said again, like who really gave me those laughs, bro?
Uh-huh.
Like those die-hard laughs, dog.
Yeah.
The majority of the time was Cat Williams.
Right.
After that, I think, bro, Eddie Murphy, bro.
Eddie Murphy. Yeah, Eddie Murphy was
extremely
big.
funny, dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That man was extremely funny, bro. I think it's called when he was in that red jumpsuit. Was it Raw? Like that stand up was called Raw.
I believe so. Yeah.
Dog. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Eddie Murphy.
Hey, bro, that man did a Mr. T skit. Oh. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Keep it right there.
Get it food. You know.
Stop moving while I push my butt cheeks together.
Eddie Murphy was that dude. You know what? And what's crazy about Eddie Murphy, like when people talk about, because you hear people talk about who's give me your top 5 Mount Rushmore of comics.
Yeah.
Every comedians say Eddie Murphy on a mountain of his own. Like it's Eddie Murphy, and then we can start the top 5 on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, no, I won't say that much, but I definitely put him in top 5. I won't give him a mountain of his own though.
Oh yeah?
No. I won't give him a mountain of his own. I think it's definitely some people that's, I mean, right up there with him. If not, probably funnier, bro.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
He's for his time.
But I definitely don't want to shout, but the man is the truth.
Yeah.
He's definitely up on that Mount Rushmore. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you're going to have 5 comedians, bro, you not say that man's name. You not.
Well, I don't know. We just talking about funny. Like, I don't know. See, okay, so it's like,
Bro, he may not be number 1, but he going to make top 5.
he's going to make top 10 for me. I got 5. Like, just.
That's better than Eddie?
That's better than Eddie. Now, I know this is. Hold on.
This is opinionated, of course. Don't jump on my dog.
Black Twitter, please do not come after me. I'm just saying what I feel, okay? These are just my opinions, my thoughts. This doesn't even recognize the opinions of everybody on this show. It's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But no, there's some comedians, bro.
So give me your top 5. Who's on your Mount Rushmore?
Man. So I'm looking at DC Curry.
Okay.
He's on there. Bernie Mac.
Of course.
Patrice O'Neal. And you probably don't even know who that is.
I know the name, but I don't know
That
a lot of
cat.
her skits.
And he died prematurely. But talking about rewatchability, that dude, he got this special called The Elephant in the Room. When he did right before he died, I'd put it up against anybody. So you got, who did I say? Patrice O'Neal, Bernie Mac, DC Curry. I'm looking at Lavelle Crawford, who is tearing up the game right now. I don't know how he's been slept on so long. Lavelle Crawford, and then Earthquake. Earthquake is that dude.
Yeah, Earthquake funny.
Earthquake is that dude. And if you like that raunchy comedy, I would have to give it to Corey Holcomb.
Corey
Holcomb, boy.
Ranchy comedy? Bro, I think the old comedians got the ranchy comedy on lock, to be honest.
I don't. Well,
Bro, Red Fox?
Red Fox was that dude.
Bruh.
See, I would do
Richard Pryor? Dog.
Yeah.
They comedy back then, most of their comedy was ranchy.
Have you heard Corey Holcomb?
Yeah, I heard Corey Holcomb's song. This to me is
That dude, his specials, ain't nobody touching that dude. Ain't no. And you know what? I would almost give him like in that top 5 list I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he ain't did enough of him. You know what I mean?
But that to me,
But
that
Corey
all counts for me when it comes down to my top 5. Like the longevity, like how the impact you pretty much made on the game.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what
If we talking impact, you got to put Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
up in
like
there.
so like I that kind of counts for me.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it.
But see, I be looking at like the specials. Like, how many specials can you do without having a dud? And so you're looking at, like, I didn't even mention Kevin Hart, because he's funny. But man, he's DC Curry. DC Curry was like, I don't even think he has a special. But if you ever seen that dude live,
I ain't never really.
It is.
Live. I went to maybe one live comedy show. And that was to see what's the boy from here, man? Tony King Schuler. Tony Schuler? No. Schuler, something Schuler.
I know who you talk about. I forget his name because he was a funeral director.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him.
He was in Orlando at the Improv. I went to go see him.
Right.
He was he was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was a good show.
So to me, it's like you got to have either you got to have them specials back to back, or you just got to have like that set that you can just like it's YouTube famous. You know what I mean? You just keep hitting that ball. You know. So those are my top 5. But anyway, let's get into some trending news. So apparently, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Jay-Z was named in the whole P. Diddy allegations. Have you seen that?
No, I didn't. I don't really follow that.
Yeah. So wow. So yeah, Jay-Z was named.
I'm not surprised.
In the P. Diddy thing, and so he came out swinging, talking about, oh no, you're not getting me wrapped up in this P. Diddy thing because I don't.
Luck.
Right. I don't own a bottle of baby oil or none of that. So I ain't got nothing to do with Diddy and everything else. And so he's just been calling out the lawyer who's been going after P. Diddy, Tony Busby.
Yeah.
And let's just say
that's all you gonna do.
Let's just say that Jay-Z's looking like a champion because in the last week or so, he's attacked. He's been on the offensive with Tony Busby, talking about that he had nothing to do with it. That the person who came out and said that he raped her is lying. And so they had this big thing on, I believe it was CNN or 60 Minutes, one of those shows. And they actually had the quote unquote victim who said that he was involved. They heard the story. The news people did their job and did some investigation and they are finding out that her story is inconsistent.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And so it's just like the person she said she talked to wasn't even in the country. Things like she said she was brought to the White House, and based on where they were, there is no White House in the vicinity.
I'm gonna tell you this like this right here now. Even if that woman was telling the truth, messing with Jay-Z, it ain't gonna be the truth. That man got bread to make everything sound like what you telling is a lie. He can pay. I feel like Jay-Z can actually pay for the little mishaps in the story. She was one. Oh, she's saying there was a White House. I mean, there. No, but there was never a house there. Hey man, get rid of that house. Make sure that the house ain't there now. You feel what I'm saying? So we can erase this from history. You feel what I'm saying? Hey man, now go back, lawyer. Go in there, tell her. I mean, that White House never existed. Well, okay. That lady probably thinks she crazy. I know that house was there.
Wait. Okay, to your credit, Jay-Z do got pulled and got bread like that.
That man got bread, bro.
But let's say that. Let's just understand this. First of all, this is all to do with P. Diddy. And Jay-Z got brought into this.
Hey, and that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong man you want to bring into that situation.
But listen, this is what he said. This is what I wanted to say at first. The way he came out swinging, and this is what made me say immediately he was innocent. When he said this, quote, "If I did all that, bring up criminal charges. Don't do a civil suit. Bring up criminal charges." When he hit that note, I was like, you know what? That man innocent. Because I've never heard a guilty person plead for criminal charges to be brought up. And so...
And they know they ain't dumb enough to bring up no criminal charges against that man if they know they ain't got no clean cut win. And it's going to be tough to do that. Man, That man got plenty of money anytime with these lawyers and, judges, bro.
So his thing was, he's like Tony Busby, because I don't know if you know who Tony Busby is, but this is the same person who went after Deshaun Watson. And we know how that ended, It
didn't go well
didn't go well for Deshaun Watson. So Tony Busby was, his name is out there. But Jay-Z is, like you say, he got bread. He ain't scared to go to court. This is the same dude that went against the feds.
So I'm saying, but was when it came down to the Deshaun case, was he the prosecutor? Like, was he against with the defendant or against Deshaun?
He was against Deshaun.
Oh well, shit, he ain't do nothing to Deshaun, but that man got $260 million.
Well,
in the midst of that, all that stuff. And he ain't did no jail time.
But he had to pay all. He just did a civil suit though, so it was like Deshaun had to pay all them people, all the victims.
How much he had to pay?
Oh, it's a lot. They didn't say the exact number, but it was a lot, which is why he needed that contract.
Oh well, hey, listen, man, that man got $260 million guaranteed, bro. In the midst of all of that, and they ain't throwing the football in like a few years.
Well, that's NFL though. NFL don't care what you do.
Hey, all I'm saying is, bro, hey, $260 million. All I gotta do is pay y'all what, $250,000 a piece. I'll be more than happy to pay that.
Yeah, he got hit up. So.
Hey,
but yeah, Jay-Z's like, I'm not dealing.
He did some jail time, but he would have got that $260 million.
That's true, but it wasn't a criminal case though. It was just a civil case.
That's crazy work though.
Which is. That story always kind of bothers me that, the only thing they went after was the civil suit instead of bringing up the criminal charges.
Hey, that's what I made me feel like it wasn't real, man. They just want some bread.
But Jay-Z was like, no, bring up criminal charges. Yeah. So if I'm guilty of all this, bring up criminal charges. And not only that, the person that they had on whatever show it was, CNN or 60 Minutes, I can't remember exactly which one. But they didn't show her face because they wanted to keep her, right. But it is reported that she has autism. So
don't make me laugh, bro. Hey, I'm trying to hold it in, bro. Don't make me laugh.
I'm trying to be serious, but I'm just like, okay, this is, and listen, please don't cancel us. It's not that we have a thing against people with autism, but this story, you can't make this story up. They talked to the father because she said the father picked her up. The father says, I have no recollection of all that, So it's just a whole bunch of inconsistencies. Bottom line, Jay-Z is looking like he's gonna walk from this one and look like.
Don't pick a fight with that man.
Yeah, you better have your stuff together. If
you better have a lot of money.
Jay-Z and the Beehive, you better be ready. That's all. We'll be back with the grown and throwed off topic right after this. All right. We are back in the building. I hope you've been enjoying the show. We've been laughing a little bit. We've been really getting into some real important conversation, man.
Dropping flame as usual.
That fire,
dropping hot fire as usual, man. We gotta keep everybody entertained.
You know what I mean? And that mug just keep burning like hot coals up in this piece, boy.
Natural, man. It's natural.
Listen, been one of them shows, but listen. So it's the holiday season, and this is the time for family and just getting together and having a good time and seeing the loved ones that you maybe haven't seen all year. This is normally the time of year where even people in the household who live in the house take a moment to reflect and take a moment to enjoy each other.
Yeah.
But nowadays that's not really happening. And so
Mhm.
our grown and throwed off topic for today is, where has the family dynamic gone? Where has
Mm.
it gone? And so
I think you
before we
going.
go, we gonna do it like this, as we always do. B-Mac, take it away.
Take it away, I shall. Take it away, I shall. I think you're gonna like how I mean how I attack this one.
All right, let's go.
Um, let me know if I'm crazy or not. Now, I don't think the family dynamics really. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that, because I do think the family dynamics really changed a lot now.
Mhm.
It's not like how it used to be back in the days. And one time for K Love, man, even though she ain't here.
That's what's up. What's
One
going
time
on,
for
K
K
Love?
Love, man.
We missing you, girl.
I mean, just like y'all two and y'all families growing up. I mean, those dynamics aren't really the same today. You feel what I'm saying? And I think the biggest change is that, like, if you think about, like, parents are like 10 times more younger now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of kids having kids.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, like, they don't know too much about, like, because our dynamics of how and me personally, I caught like the back end of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, part of the last of the dying breed type of ordeal when it came down to the old school way of bringing up.
Gotcha.
And I mean, when it comes down to like family oriented type, having a very tight knit family oriented scenery. You feel what I'm saying? To some degree, even around the holidays, because most of ours came around the holidays.
Gotcha.
But I just don't think the kids are. I don't think those times are important to the parents today. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, the parents today is more so on. I mean, can we all get in front of a camera and do the same dance? You feel what I'm saying? Can we try to create a viral video or something like that?
Right.
It ain't more. It ain't. It seems almost kind of like scripted in a sense. It ain't authentic. Like, it ain't just family just getting around and just genuinely just love being around each other, talking about stuff. It seems like
it seems kind of forced
in a sense.
Yeah.
Like it just. But I think all that's just due to the fact that the parents are a lot younger. Times are changing. You feel what I'm saying? So the dynamics. And then, if you want to get a little bit more into, as far as saying, like, a lot of dads aren't there, so it's not like a union family from the get-go.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Then if you also think about, well, what kind of relationship, did these kids have with their parents?
Right.
Like, because, most people don't have, may not be close with their siblings or their parents, their mom and dad.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Or if both of their moms or dads are even still living. You feel what I'm saying? So just a few different factors that goes in that kind of feels like, that really changed how, like, family is today.
Right.
I mean, when you add in how much, the world is evolving and changing. You feel what I'm saying? What's the new end thing? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you factor a lot of those things in, and you kind of get where we at right now.
Right.
What we have right now, where families just don't seem as important as it used to.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like family is definitely taken for granted more so today than anything.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think it's only due to the fact that, we get our families for free. We don't got to pay for it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, most of us.
So it's like, there's a saying that says, like, the most valuable things in life are free, but we put the most value on things that we pay for.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, like, when it comes down to, like, even all the way down to your dreams, the things that you might want to create, with, like, all that stuff is free. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know how powerful it is until you actually bring it to
value,
life.
Yeah.
But you don't value it because you didn't have to pay no tangible dollar for it.
Right.
But it's free because, like, it's value because it's free. Like, you didn't have to pay for it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So the most valuable things in life that we get are for free, but we don't value those things because it's free.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We can't attach $1 to a family member, so they don't value it like that. They may value their car or their jewelry, or the things that the gifts,
right,
stuff a little bit more than they actually value the person who they getting it for.
Gotcha.
The reason why they doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think that to answer your question, I just think the family dynamic has gotten a lot younger. I think it has gotten a lot more modern. I think that it definitely strayed away from some traditional values.
Right.
A lot of the value system is very different now when it comes down to the family structure than it was back then. It ain't about surviving anymore. Back then, we used to the survival way of living, like, not having nothing and making something out of it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Now it's like you got everything, but so it's like, what to do now with it? You feel what I'm saying? Hey, let's come up with a new dance. Hey, y'all all line up. I'm gonna do like this and go that way, and you do like this and go that way until we at the end. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'm not too big on that kind of stuff, but it's neat and fun to see. It's a way. It's just a different way of family getting together. You feel what I'm saying? So, no matter which way it comes, I like to see it. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing else. Even though it's a little different now, I'm more of a traditional type of guy, man. Let's talk, bro. Let's laugh. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I spend a little bit of time. I would take a picture, a little video here and there, maybe catch me saying something funny or something like that. Then cool, but I ain't about to sit here and dance and put on no show and nothing like that.
Right. For the gram.
Do it one time for the gram.
Hey, look, you know what? Look, personally, I don't have a problem with families getting together, dancing, making videos. If that's you, you know, I ain't got no problem with that. But funny what you were saying about the how did you say it? The most valuable things in life are free.
Yeah.
But we tend to
value them less because it's
simply
because it's free.
Because it's free. I was thinking about a story my mother told me years and years ago. She was talking about how she would get glasses. My mother used to wear glasses, and she ended up breaking her glasses. And so my grandfather, her father, got her some more glasses, and she broke those. And then I think it happened one more time, and so then finally he was like,
how that's gonna go.
You gonna have to pay for them yourself. And so when she paid for them herself, she stopped breaking them. Yeah.
It's funny how that works.
But and it's something that check got a little steep, you know what I mean? So I just thought about that when you was talking about the value thing. But anyway, listen, my take on it, because I even think about you was talking about the age. I know in our community, I can't speak for other communities, but in our community, getting married young was not out of the ordinary.
No.
And so nowadays, I mean,
you're old enough to make babies. They gonna 9 times 10. They gonna try to get you married.
Yeah. And so it wasn't out of the ordinary. As a matter of fact, my parents weren't young. I mean, I think they were 20 when I came along. But
I was up there when I was born.
But here's what I'll say. I believe where the family dynamic has really went away or shifted, or however you want to say it, is the fact that husband and wife don't stay together no more. Like you was alluding to, it's so many part-time dads, there's so many single mothers, till it's like, how do you create that family dynamic when the two most needed parts to make the family are living in separate houses? You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, we talk about the divorce rate. The divorce rate is up there.
Yeah.
But we got to look at this as well. Not only is the divorce rate high, but there's people not even trying to get married now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and here's the argument people will make. Well, marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Well, okay, it's a piece of paper, but a lot of times you need to set in order what this family is going to be like, or kind of set in order what family looks like. When you get married, the preacher say, "Do you promise to take this woman in sickness and health, to death do you part, to honor, to cherish, the whole nine?"
Yeah.
You're establishing rules, you're establishing what's expected. And so I just feel like you got a lot of people who are just out here having babies, and it's not the woman's fault, it's not the man's fault, it's equal.
Yeah, both of y'all fault.
Yeah, it's both, exactly. Because I don't want people thinking it's one particular person's fault. No, it's both people making this decision. And so it's like, you're not even trying to be married. You got people not even trying to be married now.
Yeah.
But they're making babies. And
I don't agree with that though.
So what is it? You don't agree with
people making baby out of wedlock?
Oh, right. But you got a lot of people doing it, and so it's just like, what do you expect to come from? How do you what do you expect this child to grow up as when you're not establishing a foundation? You see what I'm saying? Like, when you purposely say, you know what, I'm just gonna do me. I'm not worried about, being with this man. I'm not worried about being with this woman. I'm just gonna do me. I'm living my life.
Yeah.
What do you expect to come about with them kids?
Oh man,
see, that's the tough part.
It could come out. It can come out good.
It can.
It's just not gonna be the traditional way. You feel what I'm saying? And it'll take a lot bit more effort and a lot more creativity, believe it or not.
Right.
I mean, in order to achieve such a thing with just by yourself.
Right.
And how you choose to go about handling, raising a child,
right,
and having a family. Because a family is, it's not a singular type of ordeal.
It's not.
It was never, having a family was never created for one person to do it alone.
Right.
But now granted, do I believe you have to be married in order to do that? No, technically, no, you don't. But I will say this. It gives the family proper structure to be married.
And that's what I was looking for. It gives you structure. It gives you a foundation.
Yeah, it gives you definitely a proper structure, to do it. Because like at the end of the day, when it comes down to marriages, there's, especially when you talk about the legal form of it, it mostly benefit women to be married, like legally on paper anyway.
It does, and that's another podcast for another day, because we can really go into that.
And that's why a lot of dudes, so we can't. Let's not ignore that fact too.
Right.
Like, that's why I kind of understand when you got guys that would choose not to make that. Because a lot of people look at it as a financial decision. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And nobody would not sign if a man say, nah, I won't sign that contract, ain't no deal. Then the man say, I won't sign no one-ended contract that don't benefit me none.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I sign this contract, you trying to tell me, bro, I'm about to be out half of this, all of this, that, and the third. Like,
which is why a lot of people are doing prenups now.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like like I said again, if guys choose not to do it, then it's like, okay, I get it. You feel what I'm saying? I understand why they wouldn't do it. But like, even for me myself, I want my number one reason why, and I hope I don't get stones thrown at me for this. but it's very different. Untraditional in a sense. I don't think it's different. But like love isn't for me I ain't gonna say isn't for me, but love isn't the main reason why Brian want to get married.
Okay.
My number one reason why Brian want to get married is to have a family. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't want to have kids that I'm not with a woman I'm not married to. You feel what I'm saying? Like
okay, let's back up. So love isn't the reason why you want to get married.
No, not my number one reason, no.
But it would be a part of why you get married.
Yeah. It's definitely important.
Okay,
it's definitely
boy, you scared me a little bit.
What I meant to say is not.
Turn out some churn for me.
It's not.
Like,
it's not. That's not my number one drive to get married. Is what I mean.
Okay.
I mean, love definitely have to be present. Has to be there. But like, I won't be like, oh, I married her because I loved her. You feel what I'm saying? I do love her. I'm not saying I don't love her.
Okay.
You know, feel what I'm saying? Don't get what I'm saying to say. It's the opposite of what I'm trying to say. But me wanting to get married, because the reason why I say that is because there's plenty of women. And first of all, let me say this: I love my lady, dog. I love her. She's definitely a person I choose to want to spend the rest of my life with. Once we get to that part of our lives. Mm-hmm. But like there are other women just like for her that I'm gonna say for her it's men, but for me it'd be women that I also love. You feel what I'm saying? Just like for her, there was other men that she also loved. You feel what I'm saying? So if it was mostly based off that, then those candidates are just as much as a candidate as being the husband as I am. Right? So there really doesn't separate me apart if that you love that person and you love me. Or
do you believe there's stages to love?
Yeah, I believe there is.
Okay, so you can love someone more than another person?
Can you love someone more than you love another person?
Yeah. Like you say, put it like this. So you say, we're going to get back to the main topic in a minute. So you say something like, you say, I love this woman.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, years down the line, you meet another woman and you like, I really love this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the question is there stages of love? Can it be greater than?
That'd be tough to answer. For me, if you speaking personally,
it's a question, right?
And
see, I got my thoughts on it, but I'm curious of what you say.
But okay, when you say stages, like okay, I love one person more than I love another. For me that'd be hard to answer because like there's been at points of time where like I thought my ex was that woman that I was going to marry. Like I proposed to her and all. You feel what I'm saying? I was ready to live my life with this woman for the rest of my life. You get what I'm saying? But that's clearly not the person who I'm with currently today.
Right.
And I do see a future with my current lady. You feel what I'm saying?
So you
So it's like, well, do I say I love my current lady more than I love my ex? It'd be very difficult.
That's the question.
That's be very, very difficult for me to say because I made a decision to say, hey, like, if things came to worse, right? Like I'm gonna protect this woman. I'm gonna be there for this woman.
Right.
I chose this woman. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, on that note, I have to say no because it's like I love both of them. And I mean, now my reasons to why I love both of them are different. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? The reasoning behind the love is different. You feel what I'm saying? But my genuine love for the person is the same. Like I tell you I love you and I'm there for you and I rock out for you. Like know that to be true. You feel what I'm saying? Now I don't use those words very lightly.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm very choosy who I say I love or who I really mess with like that in
Right.
life. And God has shown me that I can't do that, being the kind of person that He made me to be.
Right.
I'm a love caring person. I love to give.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But people take advantage of that.
A lot of people take advantage of that.
So I don't, instead of trying to change myself, I have to just, qualify people better.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot. It was, in a sense, when I made that change, it was like, all right, Brian, don't try to worry about changing yourself, being a whole different person. That you would have to remix and try to redo the man upstairs did. You can't recreate that. He ain't make no mistakes. I made how he wanted me to be. I got to be better at qualifying the people who want being me around.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, okay, I can't love everybody like that. You feel what I'm saying? People got to have certain qualities that's there for me to feel confident enough to be me around.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So my love doesn't necessarily have to change. The people I love has to change. So it's like, I don't want to say I have stages, because once I tell you I love you, bro, like that's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't expect it to be too much more than what I'm telling you it is now. Just like you don't expect it to be too much less.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is. It's not going to change. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully it can evolve and get better. But this is the blueprint of what it is.
Gotcha.
You feel what I'm saying?
And see, I asked that. Here's my thought on that. And so we're still talking about where has the family dynamic gone. But my thought on that is, I feel like it comes with, I feel like you can love in stages in this way. Sometimes you don't open up to a person as much. Then sometimes you don't open up to a person. And then the next person you open up a little bit more. Or, you kind of like, it's kind of like, okay. And I think it comes back to self-love. You got to love. Everybody says you have to love yourself first, and that's a true statement.
Yeah.
You got to be confident in yourself. The whole nine. I get it. But I just feel like the reason why some people end up loving people more is because they open up themselves more, if that makes sense. Like they're more free to, expose themselves, be vulnerable with other person, and then that just makes them look at the next person. See, once you're vulnerable around somebody, I feel like you have a tendency to know more about that person or connect more with that person.
Yeah.
Which is why you talk about people who, love this person, but then love this person, the next woman more, or the next man more. It's because they have become comfortable with themselves and they have become vulnerable. They allow themselves to be vulnerable to where they could actually connect to a greater degree with the person they're with now. Yeah,
but hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's the case. Because I'm a firm believer of. Some people are just capable of bringing certain sides out of people.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's just. Weird. Like, let's just take our relationship.
Right.
For an example, like, when we talk, we have conversations, bro. It's real natural. Things just happen.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You get what like everything is just usually kind of just float.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, our aura match to where, like, bro, we can freely just talk about things and feel comfortable sharing certain things.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, there are people we don't share this.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
We don't
share disability. Now, there are some people that I'm still mad cool with that we don't have what we have in a sense. Don't mean it's not that I don't love them any less. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I still have mad love for them. I still do anything for them. But like, I know when it comes down to like how we talk, how we get down and stuff like that, when it comes down to talking, like, bro, you're the only main friend. And if they listen to this video, bro, y'all please don't take this no kind of way. But I'm just gonna keep it all the way a buck. When it comes down to sitting down, having a conversation back and forth, looking at eye to eye, actually listening to the things that I'm saying, taking what I'm saying, okay, this is how I feel about it.
Right.
You the only one that do it to the degree that I really, really enjoy doing it. That's why, like, if I have to work, call off work, bro.
Right.
Like, let's talk, bro. Let's rap.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
And I feel you what you're saying, and so that, to me, that's kind of what I'm talking about. So like, there's people I've known longer. There's people who.
But would you say that you love them any less or love me more than them because they don't share that?
Well, it's kind of like this, man. I hope we're gonna get on back on subject in a minute. It's kind of like this. It's like, okay, so I've known you longer. I'll look out for you, like you said. But for me to expose me, you know, for me to be vulnerable with you, me, you know, telling you everything that I did with, you know, bring you to
like
the home.
We done shared some stuff.
So it's like, yeah. So it's like, there's, for me, I'm just talking about me, there's a greater connection with you versus people I've known longer. And you know, we might did some stuff back in the day, but am I vulnerable with it? Do I expose as much as I do with you? No. I don't know. It's to me, it's just different. It's just,
yeah, but I'm saying, but the love though, but we were talking about,
right.
You know, loving in different stages,
right,
things of that sort. Like, but is the love any greater or less because of that? Is my question.
To me, it's greater.
Okay.
For me, it's greater. It's greater. You know, because I gotta trust you. You know, it's a trust thing, and it's, to me, trust is gonna naturally bring more love to a relationship, no matter what it is, whether it's a romantic relationship with your lady, or, you know, a dude you cool with, family, whatever it is. That trust factor is gonna bring more of that, more love into a relationship.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So, because if I can't trust you, I'm not gonna give you that thing beating in my chest. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get all that. You
See,
know
I'm the type of guy, man. If somebody ever tried to hand me their heart, bro, I'm gonna look at you with a unit on my face.
Do what?
I'm gonna be mad at you.
Why you gonna be mad, bro?
Because why would I accept someone's heart, bro? You need that to breathe. Like that's your responsibility, bro. Don't give me that. I don't want that responsibility.
So how? Okay, well, let's get back on subject. Anyway.
Yeah, that's another conversation to talk about that,
but I can really dig into that.
I think that's where, I mean, that was, but I go back on subject though. That's kind of like, I mean, why I feel like the family is in the direction that it's in now, man, due to the fact that, you know, you throw a factor in as far as, like you say, like the dynamics are changing and you're saying, then you factor in, like, okay, times are changing, the parents and stuff are in.
I just feel like, because it, you know, there's a lot of households where the parents aren't there. Yeah. You know, that you cannot create a true family dynamic. You know, it's kind of like a part-time father to me. There's no way you can tell me you can be a part-time father and have given that child all of you. You see what I'm saying? Everything that, you know, it just don't work. That being a father, for me, now this is just me, being a father is a 24-hour a day job, and that's just not something I can do from a distance. You know what I mean? Like, I got to be there if I'm gonna give you everything that I have, all the love that I have, all the knowledge that I have, the whole that relationship. I got to be there. And so I just feel like, when we talk about where's the family dynamic, it's just because, people aren't staying together.
Yeah, I don't think the family honestly, I just don't think the family really being thought of like that, and I don't think they're us as men. I don't think there's enough of us out here taking the time to really create the kind of family we would want to have.
True.
Because like I said again, I mean, that was one of the things that we were supposed to have before we have one, is the ability to create things. That kind of we had a conversation about that the last podcast.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing that goes like, bro, you got to want to, like, I want to create of the kind of family, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Which means in order for me to create the family that I envision, that means I have to be a certain caliber of husband. You feel what I'm saying? I have to be a certain caliber of man to be able to provide the kind of things I want to create for my family.
Yeah, but that's not always money though.
No, I see, but I'm saying I'm not always talking about finances.
But I'm saying that for people listening, because people that hear that, they be like, yeah, I gotta make sure I got this right and this certain amount of money. To me, it has nothing to do with money. It's to do with the. Well, I mean,
for me, it do.
Very little when you look at the grand scheme of things. It has very little.
But I do have a lot of other important things though. That's way more important.
Because I'm like this: if you have the drive, if you have the heart, the money will come. And I'm proof of that. Listen, I met my wife. I didn't have a house. I didn't have much money. When we got together, we stayed in the broken down trailer. But my drive was this: I'm gonna get you out of here. My drive was, girl, I love you enough that I'll do whatever I got to do to make it happen. And so we went from a trailer, a broken down trailer, bruh, broken down trailer, yeah,
I see it in your
to
face.
a cinder block house, to an apartment, to this 3-bedroom, 3-bath,
beautiful,
whatever. But it all came from a drive. When we got together, my money wasn't nothing. Like I basically had no money. You know what I mean? But I had that drive, and so even when I talk to my daughters, and one's married, one's not. But when I talk to them, I'm like, I don't care what the dude got right now. I want to know where his mind at, because if his mind is good, if he got a dream, if he got that drive, the money will come.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I think sometimes, and I know we're a little off subject, but I think sometimes people put, or I say people, men and women, put too much emphasis, particularly men, they put too much emphasis in saying, I don't know if I'm ready yet, because they're looking at their wallet instead of, okay, what's in here? What's in that chest? What's beating in that chest? Where your mind at? Because I've seen a lot of people who make money, they don't know how to take care of it. They don't have the drive to, okay, you got all this money, but your woman's still sad. You got all this money, but you don't know nothing about your child. Your child don't feel love, and so you just trying to buy their love or buy their time. It don't work like that.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be a man, you gotta be a man starting with that thing in your chest. And the finances will come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but back to what we was talking about. We're taking a lot of detours right now. And it's really not detours.
No, this all stemming from the same conversation.
Yeah, it's not really detours, but it's just we're asking, where has the family dynamic gone? And I just feel like, like I said, you have people living in separate houses, and we'll even go to the mindset. People don't have that mindset anymore of, we're going to make this family work.
Yeah, no.
They don't have that no more.
It's too many options.
There's too many options, and really I think people have kind of went into their selfish mode. It's gonna be all about me.
Yeah, they got options. They can choose to be them. They can choose to do whatever they want to do. I mean, when it came back then, they felt like, bro, the only option they got was to make this work. That's the only option they gave themselves.
Yeah, and what's crazy about it? We're gonna wrap this up. You know what's crazy about it is the fact that um, people ask the question as to why marriages don't work. And so what people have pointed out, a lot of people have pointed out, on the woman's side, women don't have to depend on men like they used to, because they can go out and make their own money, and so they ain't got to stay and the whole nine, which I get, and there is some truth to that, because some women did stay in terrible situations because they could not fend for themselves. I get it, but there's something to be said to what we just talked about. You gotta want to make this work. You know what I mean? You gotta want to make the family work. And so now, like I said, I just feel like, people are on their selfish box right now. Everybody's about building their own brand. Everybody's wanting a brand now.
Yeah.
People talking about building their brand, but they're bringing that brand building into family, and it just don't work. Those dynamics just don't work. And so it's like, so we're looking at the holiday season now. Why doesn't it mean as much to people anymore? Because people ain't worried about family no more.
Yeah, and no bills need to be paid.
Yeah, and that was the other thing, which we didn't even have time to get into, is the fact that things cost a lot more, which means...
Yeah, and you only got one person doing it now, bro. It's just tough to do it for one person, bro.
Yeah.
Man or a woman.
You can't have just one person doing it now. So, where it used to be a homemaker in the house, no, everybody trying to pay for the house. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. Man, listen, we got to wrap this up. I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. I know we took some detours, but it brought us right back to where we was trying to
go.
You know what I mean? All right. So we're going to come back with closing remarks. Stay tuned. All right. We're back. Listen, this has been an episode.
Hot fire.
Man, listen, it seems like this show is evolving a little bit,
We're evolving, man.
I think that's what it is. We started off with a lot of jokes, and we still can cut up when we need to. But man, this has really gotten into some real intimate, detailed conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
For
and that's
real.
why I enjoy it so much, man. Like, bro, I enjoy coming here rapping with you, bro.
Hey, it's my therapy. I keep telling people it's my therapy. Why don't you go back to the therapist? Because this is my therapy right here. But so listen, for the closing remarks, first of all, I just want to say happy holidays to everyone. Hope that, listen, I know as a kid, we used to, look for Christmas because we wanted the gifts. The presents, which now that's even dead, with Temu and Amazon and everything. Now people get gifts all year long. But anyway, we used to look at this time of year because of the gifts. But I think what we have both said throughout this podcast, this long show that we had today.
Yeah, dog, that's crazy.
Is the fact that we just miss the holidays, man. We miss the smells.
Yeah,
that
man.
atmosphere, man. Just spending time with family.
Most definitely, bro. Man, let's bring back. The times of just sharing with each other.
Yeah.
I kind of spoke on it briefly, not on the earlier segment, but let's really start. Let's start giving this season, that original meaning that it used to have.
The original meaning, the original feel.
Like, let's just take it back, man. Let's not modernize this holiday season, man. Let's keep it as traditional as possible. Now, I think another thing is, bro, man, we don't got enough big mamas in here, bro. Bro, we have some big mamas in the world, bro. Like, they know how to keep that kitchen smelling how it's supposed to be, bro. They know how to. It's just when they're around, just the atmosphere, bro.
And then they know how to keep families together too.
Yeah, man, because everybody got respect for Big Mama.
Okay,
everybody gonna respect Big Mama.
Big Mama told you to come through. Oh, you coming through?
You feel what I'm saying?
You know,
everybody.
What I'm saying?
So love on your family. love on the people that love you. I mean, even if they ain't like your blood family, but like, I mean, these people like really care about you, really care about your feelings and your
That's
family
why
and stuff like
this Christmas season, this holiday, man. That's why I'm riding with my boy B-Mac. He gonna see me a lot more even after work. You know what I mean? So, but listen, I'm not a big Trump supporter, but I'm just gonna steal his. I'm gonna steal his fire.
DJT. Yeah.
Hey, let's make families great again. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's make families great again. All right. Listen, thank y'all for joining us. Thank you for everybody that continues to ride with us. Hope you enjoyed the show. Subscribe. Tell somebody about it. All right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We love you. Peace out.